What's going on, guys? Hope you're enjoying the beautiful weather this weekend. I'm doing some fishing myself and getting completely skunked, so I figured let's talk about these New York Jets. And I saw Bucky Brooks ranked his top building blocks, non-quarterback building blocks for a football franchise, and he had Quinnen Williams and Sauce Gardner at number 4 and number 7 respectively. Now, I'm not here to make a whole video about how good at football Quinnen and Sauce are. You know that, you watch the games. But I think it is worth pointing out the extent to which the breakout, the ascension of Quinnen Williams and the drafting of Sauce Gardner did shift the Jets defense schematically, philosophically last season. So if we go back to 2021, the Jets played the third most amount of defensive reps with a single high safety. And as Robert Saleh would admit in press conferences throughout 2021, they just didn't have the horses up front to stop the run, and they were so overcommitted to the run, it made play action counters and slip screens so easy against them. It was ridiculous. That was the Patriots game, right? The Patriots ran the same 3 different play action plays and hung 55 on the New York Jets. And in comes Quinnen Williams, who I think was poised for a breakout season the year before if Carl Lawson stayed healthy and he didn't break his foot. But with Quinnen playing like a borderline defensive player of the year candidate in 2022, not only against the pass, but a guy who can handle 2 gaps and just get triple teamed and still win against the run right away against the Baltimore Ravens. I mean, go rewatch that Baltimore Ravens game. I know it was a horrendous loss, but it was a clinic on how to just, the stopping power against the run. Quinnen Williams is absolutely absurd. So because you have one guy who can essentially play the role of 2 freaking players in the run fit up front, now that allows you to play more 2 safety looks, which allows you to be way more disguised, way more, and then obviously sets you up better to defend the pass. And that's Quinnen. Another note on Quinnen. The Jets in 2021, Robert Saleh blitzed at a clip higher than at any point in his San Francisco career, and I was starting to think, I was like, okay, well, was it Shanahan that really didn't believe in blitzing? Is this what we're going to see from Saleh? And of course, it was just trying to generate a pass rush with mediocre talent. And now, obviously, Carl Lawson's back last year, and Bryce Huff and Jermaine Johnson. I don't want to take away credit from those guys, but Quinnen was the engine of the pass rush. He was first among interior defensive linemen in pass rush win rate and pressure rate and sack rate per snap, all best in the league among defensive tackles last year. And that's a big reason why the New York Jets had the highest ratio of pressures to blitzes. They got home with 4 as good as anybody in the league. And because of that, the Jets, Robert Saleh and Jeff Ulbrich, dropped their blitz rate way down. And now we do know that is a core tenet of Robert Saleh, that they're going to construct this roster and call this defense in a way that they can continuously get home with 4. So that's 2 things that are largely attributed to Quinnen Williams being able to go a little bit lighter in the box to help your pass defense and not have to blitz to get pressure, which of course opens up a ton of flexibility on the back end of your defense. Now, if we go to Sauce, and I will include DJ Reed and the ascension of Michael Carter, so the cornerback trio, I think we'd be remiss if we didn't give them all credit. Robert Saleh, it's a cover 3 defense, right? Different versions of it that we were expecting to get. And the first 20 games, the first season and the first month-ish of 2022, I'm just losing my mind at this off coverage, right? Just these easy yards that were being given up by this defense. And then Robert Saleh and Jeff Ulbrich, they make a change. And particularly on 3rd down, the Jets started playing a lot of cover 1 man and getting a lot of press man reps from their corners, and calling more press man in 2022, 3 times the rate that Robert Saleh did his last 2 years as a defensive coordinator in San Fran. And to me, that was just, he realized, okay, we knew Sauce was going to be good. We didn't know he was going to be an alien immediately. We knew DJ Reed was a pro. I think they were even shocked that he came out there and played like a borderline top 10 corner in his own right. So, man, Quinnen Williams and Sauce Gardner headlining that cornerback trio, really the bedrock of an incredibly special defense. And kudos to the coaches for adapting their scheme around the elite talent that they have. And we'll talk ball soon.